Hello and welcome to my stream. I'm Jennifer Winford and I'm going to be streaming some artwork for you today. I'm actually going to be doing some t-shirt illustration design, and that will be a fun little project for me because it is Frida. Except it's going to be a cat. So Frida Catlow is what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and get some music started. And then we will be on our way. Also need to start up my Watch Me Work stream so that everybody can watch me work. That'll take just a moment. Alright, we're almost ready to roll. Just gotta do a few more clickety clicks. Frida Catlow. There we are. Unmuting my microphone on Watch Me Work. And everyone should be able to hear and or see me right now. And one more big hello to everyone at Watch Me Work. Welcome and thank you for coming. Today I'm going to be streaming some illustration. It's going to be Frida Catlow. Pretty funny idea my fiance had. I'm going to kind of recreate this painting with a cat. It should be delightfully silly and kind of fun. So hopefully everyone will enjoy it. Now the first thing I'm trying to do is find the right kind of cat. I want the one that has like the spots but not calico. You know what I'm talking about. Pretty sure it's just like an American short hair. Kind of like, but these guys don't look right. These look too fancy. Common domestic cat. No, not a tabby. What are those called? The ones with all the spots, like over their eye. Sometimes they look like they have a mustache. No, let's just do mustache cat. Mustache cat. Oh god, that's cute. Look at all these cats with mustaches. These are classic. Okay, this is kind of the cat I'm talking about. Now, what is that called? I thought that was just like an American short hair. Tuxedo. Tuxedo cat, maybe? Kind of. Let's try a cat with eyebrows. These are cute. Alright, I could just look at cats all day, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to basically draw a cat and then add some patterns to it, and we'll see how it looks. Kind of like this guy. He's pretty. Alright, so we got some references. Got them on my other screen. Get my music going. What do we want to listen to? How about some frou-frou? I'm a frou-frou fan. Let me know if the music is too loud and we will get moving. Alright, first things first. Now, when it comes to t-shirt design, we must always remember that we are limited to 6 colors, which means we can get creative with gradients and such, but it does add difficulty and it alters the quality of the final image. So you're going to have half toning, which involves dots and lines that make up various gradients. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to check my Twitch stream and see if we're working well. And I have to check my Watch Me Work stream, make sure we are working over there as well. That's double checking. Alright, we are short on time today. I've only got an hour. So we are going to have to jam on this sucker. But that gets kind of fun too, that we could do speed painting style. Alright, looks like both streams are working perfectly fine. So, then we shall move on. Alright, so first let's get our basic shirt laid out, because that will help a little bit for the final concept. using my Wacom tablet. Get a couple of warm-up strokes in there. Make sure that we've got the right brush that we want. That's a little too hard. We'll bump that down a notch. All right. All right. So the basic shape of Frida here is the classic, slightly mannish yet somehow beautiful face of Frida. Move her to the center. Here's her beautiful unibrow. And then she's got a bunch of flowers up here. Center that once again. And she's got that neck. Now I realize I'm doing a human shape right now, but I want it to start just like Frida, and then I will alter it so that it looks like a cat, just to kind of get that right look. I'm not going to ignore her ear though, we're just going to focus on hair. All right. Eyes. Nose. All right, so here's Frida. I know it's very rough, but we're going to make this look awesome. So I'm going to drop down the opacity here, pop on another layer, and then I'm going to do the cat version. So let me pull up my cat, my kitty cat reference. No matter how many times you draw a cat, it's always good to have a reference because, you know, you don't know where those whiskers really come out of. You gotta look at them to be sure. All right, kitty cat. I'm gonna outline this pretty little kitty. I'm gonna zoom in a bit for some detail. This is going to be a little bit different than an actual realistic cat, obviously, because it's sort of anthropomorphized into a Frida. Thankfully, most creatures have the same kind of eye and nose and mouth combination of shapes. So it does kind of help. Now Frida has kind of a protuberant nose. So I'm going to kind of do that same deal with this cat. Actually, he looks a little bit like my cat because my cat has a very funny looking nose. It's kind of thick and it's got a bump on the top like my little Jewish cat. It's pretty cute. Alright, she's not smiling in the picture, so let's kind of keep that. Oops. I don't want this cat to be smiling. I want that stern Frida face. Yeah, that's better. Alright, now obviously cat forehead. A little different from human forehead. Fluffy geared cat face. Get the right shape of the ears. I'm kind of hoping that the flowers in the background and the ears kind of have the same feel. And then I might pile up something funny on his head, like a bunch of yarn. Actually, I really like that idea. We'll do yarn. That'll be super cute. Just see if anybody's joining us today. Looks like we have one person joining, so welcome. And double check in my Watch Me Work stream. There you are. Alright, looks like we're up and at 'em. That's nice to know. I got my chat up here too, so if you hear a dingy ding, then that is what that is. And close some of these massive amounts of windows. Alright, so here's our cat shape. Stern looking cat chin. No, we don't need that chin. Doesn't look quite right. Where'd my cat reference go? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. There you are. I'm use a couple of different cats for references because I need certain angles, like Get some chin there. Do like an amalgamation of multiple cats. Kill that chin. So I wanted to be kind of a similar shape to the original painting. And we're definitely going to do yarn on the top there because that's going to be hilarious. Alright, she kind of looks like Frida. And then the earring hanging off of Frida's ear is this creepy little hand. I think I might make that a paw because that would be funny. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay, so earring. And that will be a paw. And anybody who's seen the painting will get it, and it'll be funny. Which is really 90% of what t-shirt design is, hey, I understand that reference. I shall wear it around like a badge of honor on my t-shirt. I think it's kind of alright if this looks a little weird and creepy, because Frida's paintings also look a little weird and creepy. So I think the general stern nature of this cat is an acceptable style. Hopefully people will enjoy it. It's so stupid. I love it though. Alright, I need a yarn reference, see how they're bundled up properly. And there's some good yarn. I'll bring back up Frida. I'm not going to get too detailed because, like I said, I don't have a ton of time. Maybe I'll put like some crochet hooks and knitting needles in it. This is so silly. I love it when my own work cracks me up. It's good stuff. Trying to get just the right look for this yarn. And I want some of it kind of spilling down the forehead, just enough to kind of look like a hairline. See if I can do that and make it still look kind of natural. Pretty silly. Now the background has weird looking tree plants things. So I might just make that like grass on your lawn, like the cat's out in the yard. Let's see. Maybe I'll put a scratching post. It's kind of silly. Or I could do catnip. Does the average person know what catnip looks like? That I do not know. Alright, before I do anything else, I need to save. Save, save, save. Always save. Shut up, Carbonite. I'll order you when I get money. Alright, so feeling pretty good about this layout. What did I say, Carbonite? I said shut up. I love you, but I don't want to spend the money right now. Alright, so I'm going to start laying down some color. I need to decide what color this cat is going to be, because it needs to look kind of, you know, like the same skin tone that she's got going on, but there's not too many cats that actually exist in that color, so it might be a little bit weird. Let's take a look. Alright, we are rapidly running out of time, so we need to hurry the hell up. So let's see. I love rich music. Actually, this kind of cat might work. Like an orange cat. Well, no, then the eyebrow wouldn't really work. This guy might work. Like a tabby. Because then I could use the M on his head for an eyebrow. That might work. Let's try it. Let's see how it works. Because I like how the tone kind of matches. So I'm going to bring down the opacity on this guy and start my underpainting. Actually, let's just go ahead and plop Frida in there, and then we'll pull her colors directly. There's little Frida hiding out over there. Cool. Just gonna lay down some color. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and hide that now. And then, you know what's weird is when I say words that happen at the same time as the music says words, because then it's like magic. I actually heard this song playing in a grocery store the other day. That was kind of cool. Like, I didn't even know that this was popular enough for grocery action. Alright, so we're filling out our orangey color. Pop that up under my sketch so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to call this the orange layer. Now we have another color. I call it the olive layer. Give it one moment. Alright. I'm going to attempt to reconcile these two colors into something that looks vaguely cat-like. It's going to look weird for a while. That's the way art works. Looks like garbage until it doesn't. Then it all comes together. Or it's an excuse for doing crappy work. But I tend to think not. It's really just the process. You only have so many colors to work with, you gotta get a little creative with it. Why is it my dog waits till I start streaming before she starts whining and moaning? It's like she knows. I don't know if you can even hear her in the background, but it's pretty obnoxious. I'm going to go ahead and add the eyebrow now just so that we can see it for what it is. And appreciate the full monstrosity of this gigantic eyebrow. It's pretty funny. I'm going to add some other lines just to show you how it's a tabby. So it's just another line, but no line will be as bold and awesome as that middle eyebrow. And if anybody is hanging out with us and watch me work, I just want to throw out a hello. I usually stream every Monday, and usually it's, you know, around between 10:30 and 1, but today I'm kind of in a crunch, so it's going to be a little bit tighter today. But, you know, it's kind of a speed painting. It's probably the slowest speed painting I've ever done. But, you know, I want it to look good, and that's important. At least the music is good, and I've got some coffee in my system, even though I'm going on like 3 hours of sleep, but, you know, whatever. Who needs sleep, really? Alright, time to add another color. I'm going to go ahead and add a lighter version of that orange. In fact, let's just keep pulling direct colors from the painting, because that's kind of great. Call it yellow. Great thing is when we're done, we can always tweak the colors, make them brighter, lighter, darker, whatever. Yeah. Hate it when my Wacom does that. I don't know if it's the Wacom or if it's the system. It's super annoying. Trying to get the right shape of the kitty nose. So far we're up to 3 colors. I haven't even decided what color this should be on, but looking at it now, probably olive. We're definitely going to need to add white because we need to brighten the eyes. And then we need to definitely add black to increase that eyebrow. Black. Grab the right black, because it is important. Not all blacks are the same. Doesn't sound quite right now, does it? Oh, come on. Yeah, see, it's not even black, it's like a brown color. I'm probably going to tweak that, though. I want it to be like a richer color. Just so that these eyebrows ultimately stand out. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the color now. Blending options. It'd be kind of a green-black. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's go with that one. Alrighty. Back to our kitty brows. I kind of like how this is going. It's definitely, she's got the same attitude as Frida in the picture. That's for sure. I like the way he's staring cheekily at the camera too. Well, called a camera really. Add some highlights to the face. Definitely gonna have to relegate this to a lighter white. This white is just way too white. We need to keep pulling colors from Frida, so let's just go ahead and update that. It's really amazing clicking around on these colors and just identifying how many times you've looked at a traditional white color and it was nothing like actual white. Like, this is really a light green. It's neat. I don't want to call it white, but that's not what it is. It looks like white in contrast, but it's just how weird painting gets. Bring my brush size down for these little wispy ear hairs. I love the weirdness of this shirt design. It's just so strange. I mean, Frida's art is pretty strange to begin with, so it's kind of okay. And then for my own, I just love surrealism, and this has the surrealistic feel to it, at least I think so. And that's why I'm already in love, and I hope they print it because I want one. Definitely want one. Try and get the cute little face shape of the kitty in here in the white. Oh, too much white, I mean, it's still a highlight, right? just highlight it. I should put this on the color of the shirt too, just so I can make sure it looks right. Get these cute little rock dots on the face. Kind of messy. I think I might just throw another layer on top so that it looks right. Better than playing with it too much. Might not even need a halftone if I can keep up this style. Actually, let's go ahead and do the black as the rock dots. It's kind of great too because she always seems to have a mustache in these pictures, and this cat totally looks like he has a mustache. Classic cat whiskers. It's like the weirdest look of serene startlement. Let's go check in on our Twitch and see if anybody is chatting. Got too many windows to juggle here. Where are you at, Twitch? There you are. Hi, Twitch. How you holding up? All right, let's check our time. We've got about 40 minutes left on our stream. I'm going to go ahead and save now while we've got all this stuff up, and then I'm going to grab my t-shirt color from the Derby website. So let's see where. Oh, I think my shirt might be up for sale now too. Let's go check. It might be. Nope, not yet. But that's okay. I'm sure it'll be up soon. Sometimes they're a little late. Let's see now. I've got. I think olive might be the way to go for the background color. Because I think it'll make the rest of the plants and stuff stand out really nicely. So we'll grab our olive, and that is 4A4F26. I'll fill in the background. 4A4F26. There we go. That's good actually, because then we can use that green as the background color, and then we eliminate a color and therefore save ourselves some time. We can add some more colors. Okay, so let's look back here at Frida. I think the colors are working pretty good because we've got that orange and we've got that lighter orangey yellow color. It's kind of pertaining that same feeling, so that's neat. I think we'll probably do a halftone of the orange in the background with some white and give it that peachy, shady looking, cloudy look in the background, so that'll be cool. We're going to add some grass, maybe cat grass, you know, like, maybe, I don't know how detailed we want to get. Do we want to do a title too so that people recognize who it is? Maybe use this little flag here and then put Frida Catlow on it. I think that could be funny. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Save you. I'm going to do the yarn real quick so I don't have to look at this stupid bare head anymore. Let's go ahead and bunch it up here. Too fuzzy. It's going to be pretty funny, I think. So I get the yarn filled in. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the flowers. I feel like there should be something there, because the yarn is pretty much for the hair. Oh, don't forget we gotta do that paw too. That's gonna be so funny. Alright, let's use the lighter green color. Actually, we'll just erase since we're gonna get rid of that green color anyway. You have to erase everything. Fix that a little bit. Okay, then we have to go and systematically erase all of the layers below. But it'll just be something we don't have to do later, so that's good. And really it was just the orange, so even better. Let's do our crochet hook over here. I'm going to add some knitting needles. Kind of like keeping it sketchy because it's like a little more fun and artsy that way. And welcome. Let's see. I'll go ahead and actually just kind of use the eraser to paint with over here. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the negative space of the olive color. So let's see, I'm just going to kill that and that. And I think that'll do it actually, so we can eliminate the olive layer. Yep, perfect. So that cuts out a color. How cool is that? Yeah, we're killing that color. Welcome to my new viewers. I won't mention names for privacy's sake, but hello and welcome to my stream. Having some fun with Frida today. And I think it's going to be pretty funny when it's all done. Pretty much just got another 20 minutes of drawing or so, and then we'll be done. Probably going to add a couple more colors because I need to add that grayish sky to the background. In fact, why don't I go ahead and pull up my reference, and then I'll just kind of copy it a little bit. Here's my reference. There's Frida. And she's got some fuzzy gray clouds kind of going on in the background. And I've been pulling all the original colors just to make sure that, you know, it matches that very same tone. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the sky. So I'm going to add one more color, more of our precious few colors. And this time I'm going to use a big fat fuzzy brush, and then we will half-tone it later. And that should be fine. I don't think it'll alter the design too much. But you know what, we might do that early on just to make sure that it doesn't suck too bad. Okay, get the creepy sky in there. Alright, dogs. Quit that crap. Take a moment to text my fiance, let him know I'm streaming. Yeah, he knows. Might as well put it on Facebook though, because you never know who might want to watch. Every time I go to Facebook or some other social network and I see I have a billion messages, I'm like, oh god, what happened? Because you never know. Kind of crazy stuff is going on. Alright, I'm going to make another white layer. This one is going to be for the background here to kick in some more of that sky. It's going to look pretty cool once it's all half-toned. It'll be like a cool rough background. In fact, I think I'll do the whole background in that same fuzzy quality. And that way it'll all match and it'll make the solid blocky design of the front stand out. Okay, and now I'm going to do the shirt just to finish that area up. Do that in black. Well, it's really dark green, but we'll call it black for the sake of posterity. Keep our opacity up and our flow max. Here's our little folds and this is so silly. I love it. It's just so ridiculously silly, which is honestly my favorite kind of shirt design. The sillier the better, if you ask me. Alright, let's go ahead and use our white overlay. Yeah, I thought that was an overlay. Alright, what's more important? On top of the black or under the black? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now, of course, there's a little hand holding this, so we're going to do it as a paw instead. Cool. Get a little paw. And he's holding a little. Getting all kinds of messages over here. Sorry about all the notification noises. Should probably find a way to turn those off. Oops. Alright, so we got our sky sketchy looking ribbon. A little too shredded looking. It's actually kind of smooth in the painting. And it's angled differently, but I don't care about that because I have so much space I can work with. Not sure I'm feeling this shape though. This needs to look like a ribbon. You know what? Start from scratch. I knew that took forever. That's better. Sometimes it just takes a few tries and then it looks good. And we've got like a handwritten script in this thing. But I'm going to have to, ugh, I can't draw today. Can't seem to get that smooth. Careful now. There we go. Much better. It's all about being ever so careful. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a bit here and let's make this look more like a paw. First thing I'm going to do is go back to the black layer and then fill in the background of the paw. Give it a little bit of shadow there. And I can just kind of erase the detail in there. Too scary. Let's just do a little bit of a claw. There go the dogs again. This time I'm just trying to give like the stripes, make it a definitive ending. And I'm going to erase the letters into it. Let's see. Kind of like the wobbly letters. And give it that old school handwritten look. Should I spell Catlow? I was thinking with a K, but no, I don't know. So it'd be like I like it. Fill in these letters so that it's nice and dark, easy to read. There we are. Looks better. Wonder if I should thicken that up a little so it's easier to read. Yeah, let's do that. Thicker. Give it even more of that kind of slightly shaky handwritten scratchy ink look. There. That's better. Alright, I just gotta do the paw earring and then the background, and I think we're just about done. Fill in the backgrounds here. I have to fill it in a little better. Fix that up a little bit. This is the hazard of layers. Trying to make it look enough like an earring. There we go. It's so funny. Alright, now we just need the grass in the background and maybe something in the head area, you know, to kind of, she's got all these flowers here. Maybe like some cat toys. That could work, like those little mousies and fishies. That could be really cute. Let's see how it goes. We're running short on time, aren't we? Yeah, we just got a few minutes left. We still have to half-tone the background. Actually, you know, let's just make the background really simple. We don't want to go too crazy. Don't worry, I'm getting rid of it in just a moment. I think that should look fine. And I'm just going to select this and then erase it from backgrounds. Place it from there and there. That pretty much does it. I'll go ahead and turn off my guide layers, which are toward the top, aren't they? There's one, and that's it. And you know what? The background does need something else, maybe. Maybe smooth it out a little bit, maybe. Let's go ahead and try it again. No reason to make it look crappy. Why not with that little detail just for funsies? Yeah, I think I like that better. Alright, I think it's about time to switch to Regina. Yeah, let's switch to Regina. Sorry, Frou-Frou. You have served us well this morning, afternoon, whatever the hell time it is. Cool, I like it. I might do some fun little background doodads. Sorry, and I'm getting quiet. It's because I'm concentrating. That is what happens. Alright, we're running out of time. We need to hurry up, Jen. Alright, let's do some kitty toys. And we'll do them in orange, and we'll do them at the top here so we don't have to do that erasing thing. Kitty cat toys. Looking at some kitty toys. Alrighty, let's see. Kitty toys. Cat toys. Apparently kitty toys is too big. Alright. Need like one of those those little balls with the jingle bells in it. Yeah, what do those guys look like? Like that. Yeah. Kitty toys. And one more, and it's going to be these little fuzzy things. I like it because it does kind of look like the flowers. Kitty toys. Almost done. Just a few more little tweaks and then we'll be done. Let's see. Excuse me a moment, I need to stand up. Sitting is hurting my butt. Alright. Can you still see my face? Yep, looks like it. Yeah, I'm just as tall sitting as I am standing. It's fabulous. Alright, I think I'm just about done here. I'm going to do my halftones, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of shading to this orange here using the green and a little bit of soft, fuzzy, brushy action. Because we want it to look like Frida. So it has to have the right shape. Now once we halftone this, it's going to look a little different. So funny, like you don't usually see a cat with a long neck. Cats are usually loafing around with their necks kind of retracted. Makes it kind of fun to see a smooth, sinuous kitty neck. It's very silly. Alright, let's do our halftoning and we're done. Halftoning's the boring part, but I'm going to go ahead and keep streaming just so I can show people how it's done, because it is a helpful skill to have. So, first halftone we need is this white one. So I'm going to grab it. Actually, no, before I do anything else, Jen, calm down. Okay, I need to save. Save. So we're going to save as Frida Kahlo halftones. Now, for anybody unaware, the purpose of halftoning is to get a solid design that will allow us to print for screen printing. So it's very important that every layer has its own defined areas of ink and no ink. And you can't do that in a gradated thing because ink is either there or it's not. I mean, unless you're airbrushing, but we're not, so we're screen printing. Therefore, we must halftone. Halftoning means using dots instead of gradients. It's pretty much it. Dots or lines or crosses or whatever works. So right now what I'm doing is highlighting the areas that I want to be halftoned by mass dominating them in black. Then I give it a white background. And then this is what our halftone screen is going to look like. So we copy merged. And then we create a new layer. Copy it over there. Sorry, new file, not a new layer. And then we're going to save it as grayscale first because it won't let you do a bitmap without grayscale. Discard the colors, obviously. Then we go to mode bitmap. Halftone screen. Now we can determine exactly what we want it to look like. Let's go with our frequency as 15. And let's try it in dots, which would be the ellipsis. That's pretty good. All right, so we copy it back over. Kill that one, copy that in. Select our color range of white. So we're going to delete all the white. And now we've got our halftone. Now we just need to make sure that it's the right color green. Actually, in this case, the color green is simply a removal of color from that orange. So I'm going to go ahead and select again. So I will be selecting the pixels and just eliminating it from the orange layer. And there we go. We have halftoned our orange to a little bit of shading. That's pretty good. I'm a fan. Alright, now we do our white. So let's see. There's the white. First things first, we'll make a copy of it. Send it to the top. Do a blending option and cover it in black. Covering it in black is good because it makes it the blackest that it can be, which is important. And the reason that's important is so that you can define areas in their entirety. Like the fact that it's a lighter color doesn't change the amount of ink that you should be using. So that's what we're doing there. Copy, merged, creating a new file. You gotta create a new file because this old one is kind of useless. So you just gotta do the same steps over again, which is essentially mode, grayscale, flatten, discard. Becomes second nature after you've done it a million times. Okay, grab that, put it back in, pop it up there, select the color range of white, kill you. Then we got our halftone layer, kill the white layer once again. Alright, now this layer should be right at the bottom, well, second from the bottom, and we're going to do a blending option of color overlay, and then overlay it with that dull white color that we were using. And then there we go. Then we kill the original one, which is right there. That was what was making it too bright. It still looks kind of too bright for me. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's too bright. Let's do it again. And this time we'll take it down a notch. So I'm going to undo again. We're going to take this layer and we're going to bump it down by half so it's fuzzier. Then we will go image mode, grayscale, flatten, discard, image mode, bitmap, blah blah, original settings, copy, paste, pop it on the top layer, select our color range. I should really just make this a thingy, keyboard shortcut. Pop it on the bottom. I'm going to steal our cover overlay from the other one and then delete that original layer. Yes. Okay, that is a little more subtle. Ooh, hello. I think it looks a little better because we wanted it to look cloudy, but not, you know, too stupid. Alright, we're going to do the same with our other fuzzy layer, this guy right here. This time I'm not going to change it to black first because it was just too bright. So I'm going to copy, pop it on the top, turn on the white layer, copy all, copy merged, sorry. Copy merged is important because if you don't, it doesn't give you the white layer, which is important to create the size of the new file so that it lays down properly. So we grayscale discard, layer, bitmap, blah blah blah, copy you, drag it over, pop it on top, select our color range, grab the white, okay, kill it. Let me kill the white again. And we bring it to the bottom, bump it up by 1. Now I believe that this color was the orange, so let's go ahead and do another blending option. Color overlay, grab our orange, and there we go. Pretty dull. Doesn't look orange to me. Does it look orange to you? Oh, it's just the white's covering up most of it, so look at that. That's awesome. Or no, you know what? We didn't use orange. We used a blue, didn't we? Where's that other gradient coming from? See that? Where is that coming from? Because we popped it on top. Duh. Yeah, I don't like that in orange. We're going to have to add that other color back in. So let's go ahead and change that. It's like slightly blue, blue-green. I don't know if I like this background now. It looks kind of weird. I'm going to kill it. What time is it? Oh crap, we're out of time. You know what it is? It's just too circular. Alright, this is important. I want it to look good, so I'm going to go ahead and make it look good. Instead of what we have, I'm going to do it again. Alright, so I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to use the gray-blue color of Frida's background. Do this again. Let me go ahead and make this look better. This time I'm going to use a different shaped brush, not this airbrush style. Let's try a fan brush to see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's exactly the look I was going for. It almost even looks like the original painting. Pretty neat. Yeah, much happier with this. Love it. And I'm going to go ahead and do a big fuzzy eraser. I love Regina Spektor. She's such a nut. She writes all these funky stories about people that don't exist and then just like sings about them. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm going to grab even a different brush and mix it up even more. Let's try this one. Okay, it's going to look crazy for a minute, but that's alright because I'm going to fix it. Trust me, it's going to look cool. First you kick it in like crazy and then you tone it down. And that's how we do. Yeah, much better. And that is the fun of art, is making it look like crap and then fixing it. Alright, now the last thing. Go back to our other brush. this one. Okay, I do one more layer. Be down the bottom for once. Kill it. Try it again. Well, we got this other color, we might as well put it to use. Alright, I think I like it a lot better this way. Yeah, definitely. Last thing, I want to outline this paw a little bit so it stands out properly. Alright, feeling pretty good about this. There's one more thing I want to do. I know, I keep saying that. I don't care. I want it to look good. Why is my eraser fuzzy? Almost done. Alright, we're just about done here. Just gotta do our half toning and I think we'll be good. Oh, and this. Yeah, it looks weird. Too many lines. Let's try again. That's better. Alright, now I'm feeling pretty good about it. A couple more little fine details and it's good to go. So half toning, very important. Then we can turn this sucker in. Okay, we just have this orange halftone. Copy merged, new file. Image mode, grayscale. Let me see if this is even registered with this lightness here. I'm going to try a different one. I'm going to try diamonds instead. Yeah, that might look better. Sometimes the dots are just like too uniform. Color overlay, and grab that orange. Yeah, it showed up pretty good. All right. Now I just need the grayish halftone. Wait, did I turn off? Okay, I did turn off the orange layer. All right, here's our light blue layer. Copy you, hide you, throw you at the top. Copy merged. Grayscale, discard. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. Select color range. Kill the white. Kill the white. Add 3 to the bottom. And we're just about done. Last color. And there we go. I think I'm happy with it. I like it. Let's go with it. Save. All right, well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a blast. I hope you enjoyed my Frida Kahlo illustration for T-shirt derby happening at woot.com, and it's already started, so I'm a little bit late, but hopefully we'll get some votes anyway. Come on out and vote for me, because why not? I mean, you stuck around this long, you might as well vote. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and I appreciate everyone watching me work at Twitch TV and on YouTube. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Monday. Bye-bye.